And welcome to Junk Journal Inspirations. My name is Emily. I am here today with my next collaboration project for Vectoria Designs, and the name of this kit is English Rose Garden, and it is absolutely beautiful. I kind of forget how much I love roses until I sort of work with an entire kit of roses, and then I'm just like, oh, all I want to do is roses because it's so pretty. And this kit was definitely easy to fall in love with. Just the graphics and everything are just superb, which is to be expected from Vectoria Designs. I think that they just do an amazing job with their junk journal kits. All right, so I have a flip through of a journal that I made with the kit, and we'll get to that in a second, but I just wanted to show you the free embellishment sheet that they are offering that matches the kit. Isn't that gorgeous? And I've printed this onto a premium HP paper, so just to get an idea, I think it looks fabulous. So that is the freebie, and there will be a link in the description box that'll take you directly to this, so you can download it. And then I will also link to the English Rose Garden kit, as well as Vectoria Designs YouTube channel. That way you can go and check out her channel if you haven't already. Tina makes me laugh every time. I just love watching her videos. She does an amazing job of explaining and showing how to do things, and she's also quite funny. So, all right, so let's get into the flip through. Oops, and it looks like there we go, now we're in frame. All right, so what I've done is I have taken the cover of a not so old Hallmark gift book, and it's The Secret Garden, as you can see from the title, but I just did some changes to it. There was a little picture here, and I didn't really like it. It didn't really kind of fit the theme that I was going for, and so I just covered it with a piece from a book, and then I'll just show you a little closer so you can see. So this is just, I cut this out of a page from a book. I added some flat back pearls on the corners, and then I took this cameo, it was from a necklace. I think it may have been my grandmother's, so anyway, and I added a little bit of shabby lace to the top of that, and I used a really good glue to glue that on. It's similar to E6000, but just a different brand, so that won't be going anywhere. And then down here it said a Hallmark gift book, so I covered that with this really pretty ornate little plate here, and I added some flat back pearls on there as well. And it's actually, the cover is actually not real velvet, but it's like velveteen. It feels amazing. It's super soft, and it has this really pretty florally pattern on it. So I thought it was kind of perfect. On the spine, this is the original spine. I did not cut the book apart. I just took out the guts. It said Hallmark down here at the bottom, so I have glued on this little flower charm, for lack of a better word. Added some lace and some pearl trim on the front and the back. Okay, so that pretty much covers the cover, and then I'll show you from the side because I think it's so pretty, or from the large gator mouth that it's doing. But you've got some floof and some fun trim and stuff showing. And now, if you aren't a fan of the gator mouth journals, I understand. You can always take out a bunch of the stuff that I've added in, and then it will lay, it will not be gator mouth so much. So it's completely up to you. I like to overstuff things, and then you can always take them out. Just, personal preference. I like the floof and the stuff, and I like all of that, so that's how I make my journals. But you always have the option of removing tags and pieces and stuff so that you have more space. The journal itself, the book is 8¼ inches tall and 5½ inches across. Technically the spine was about an inch, but you know, it's probably more like 2 inches gator mouthed open. There are 4 signatures and 192 total pages, front and back. I did not count the doilies that are in each signature. But I counted everything else because most everything else has writing surface available. I have used some torn fabric that had the beautiful kind of cranberry and pink colors. All right, let's get inside. All right, so on the front and back cover, I used some scrapbook paper, and it actually has some glitter on some of the flower buds. But I thought that was kind of pretty. And again, it had like the cranberry and the pink, which was kind of the colors that I pulled out of the kit and kind of ran with in a lot of ways. I have a library pocket here, and this is a newer library pocket that I just covered with some paper from the kit and a little bit of flat back pearl trim there. And I kind of cut it apart so you could see the whole image when you take the items out. This is a journaling card from the kit. And the image on the back, this is one of the papers that you get. Tina always has papers in her kit, so like full 8.5 by 11 vertical layout papers. And I usually use them for like collage or, I'll cut them apart or whatever. But this was one of them, and I actually reduced it to like 75% opacity or opacity, however you want to say that word. I always say it different. So that you could be able to write on the back, but it was still pretty. So that's what's going on the back of all of the ephemera. And then I created this. This was a library card that I had avocado dyed, and this is a napkin that I decoupaged on. This is from a book that I actually used images from, so you'll see those in a moment. I just sort of crazy stitched around the whole thing, some flat back pearls, and then some lace and fabric trim at the top. And then obviously you can write on the back. Right. And then these, you'll be able to tell which are the pages from the kit, but they're just lovely. And I love the metal bits and pins and clips and stuff that she adds in there, the designers add in. I used this really pretty floral kind of lace and pearl trim on the first page of each signature. Sorry, my voice is leaving me. All right, so this I am so excited about. I've had this Tim Holtz die for quite a while, and it's the little like glass cloche, I think that's how you say that, or bell jar, or however you want to say it. But anyway, hopefully you can see this. I cut the bell parts that would be glass, right, out of acetate. And then the bottom part, I just used some avocado dyed cardstock. And then I took a rose from the kit and put it underneath, so it looks like the rose in the jar. Just kind of reminded me of Beauty and the Beast. And then I just added a Tim Holtz little phrase down here. And I've got dyed papers in here. This is from the book that that word or that phrase came from. It's a book of roses by Rideau, I believe. It's French, and I'm probably saying it wrong. But I just love the images, and since they were roses, it was just kind of perfect. So this is just a piece from the kit that I fussy cut out and added there. Again, another piece from the kit, and I just left this because, it worked, so why cover it up? And then you've got a lot of writing space considering how poofy this journal ended up being, which makes me happy. I know a lot of people actually like to write in their journals. I do not. This is vellum, and I just left this, each piece of vellum that's in here is completely untouched, so you could write on it, you could do whatever you want on it. But I just kind of left that because I thought it was pretty on top of the pages, when you're flipping through, but also, it's also versatile. And then these are the doilies I was talking about. Some vintage graph paper. This is some antique school writing paper. And I know the lines are sideways, but it was really the only way I could do it. This is a piece from the kit, as well as these. Isn't this gorgeous? I love that so much. I just added, this is another fussy cut piece from the kit. And then again, they're printed on the back. And that's just a little tuck spot there. And then here's the middle signature. I did a 5-hole pamphlet stitch with some pink embroidery floss. And then I made envelopes out of some of the Tim Holtz wallpaper. What is it called? Wallpaper scraps, maybe? Anyway, I just created 4 envelopes using the different patterns, and then added pieces from the kit. Now, I think this one is from the kit. I have also added some of my own digital Victorian calling cards in here, just because I never seem to use my own digitals, and it kind of worked for this project. So you will see those throughout as well, and I'll link to that direct link in my shop if you want to go check those out. But this is one of mine. I believe this one came in the kit because it doesn't look as familiar to me. So, and I just added an eyelet here, and then just some pink fabric kind of ribbon, and then you can just do whatever you want there. And then this paper clip has a little bit of that shabby lace. Oops, that works, it doesn't matter, right? There we go. And then I love all the layering that the designers use at Vectoria Designs. It's so cool. And then you'll see later on, I have decorated some of these like blank paper pieces on some of their, on some of the background pages. And then some of them I've left so you can actually write on them. I thought I would kind of do a mix of both. That way, for people who want to write, you have more writing space. And for people who don't, you could add more things there if you wanted to. And this is a fussy cut piece from the kit. I think that's gorgeous. And then one of my fabric ruffles here at the top. And then this was just the back side of that rose page. It wasn't very pretty. It was just mostly leaves, which you can still kind of see. And then this is a file folder type pocket that comes with the kit. I took some of my vintage, these are actually trading cards, so there was nothing on the back, but I covered it with avocado, or maybe avocado dyed paper, so that you'd have a better writing surface, because it's really kind of hard to write on glossy card kind of material, right? So they've been backed. And then this is an actual antique, you can see by the lovely handwriting here, advertising card. So it's a bit fragile. This little corner has a little bit of a, crease in it. So, just bear that in mind. This is, that's an actual authentic antique piece, not a reproduction. All right, you've got some nice lined paper here. And then that's the first signature. I've left the threads long. You can cut those if you want. Another one of those beautiful rose images. This was an envelope that I purchased on Etsy, I think, or it was given to me, and I cannot remember where it came from, so I apologize. But it was already done. I just added the doily to the top and the bottom corners. This butterfly from the kit I added, and then I had this little metal piece that says dream, so I just added that on the bottom. And then it's glued down, and inside, this again is another antique advertising card. It is also fragile, but it had the roses, so I couldn't resist. And I do like to add old things in my journals, not just reproductions of them. And you know, you can tell that it was probably glued down onto a scrapbook or something, but I still think it's awesome. So that's in there. And then I created this guest check with the same napkin as the library card. This is a rose from the kit, a Tim Holtz little phrase, says "My sweetheart," this gorgeous trim, and some liquid pearls. This was the first time I had used that product, and I really like it. It adds really cool texture, and it's really pretty. And then you've got writing space on the back. So you just want to be careful with those antique pieces. If you get a corner stuck on, you know, they can tear pretty easily. So those might be things you want to take out if you are the one that ends up with this journal, you know, and just save those. Maybe that way you would have more space, or if you don't care about the gator mouth, then just leave them in. I fussy cut this out, or fussy tore this out of one of the papers from the kit and just added it to the page. And then here I took one of those, remember those Target seed packets that everyone was goo-goo and gaga over a couple years ago? I still have a ton of them. And I took this one and I added, let's see, this is from the kit and this is from the kit. And then this is a Tim Holtz phrase and some just netting that I had taken off. I think it came off of this trim actually. And then it actually flips open. I did some stenciling on the back with a Tim Holtz stencil. And then inside you have this antique advertising card. Again, it's advertising a photographer in Cincinnati. And then just a bridge score sheet that I had avocado dyed. And then you can see the pretty rose through the window. There you go. All right, and see here I decorated up the open spaces. These were pieces from the kit, these two. This is an antique label, a legit antique label. This is a Tim Holtz photo frame, but inside is an actual antique photo of this beautiful lady. So kind of a mix of the new and the old here in this journal. I like to do that. I like to kind of mix it up a little bit. Another envelope, and it has more calling cards inside, I believe. It has one calling card inside. I can't remember if this was mine or it came with the kit. There's at least one in the kit. I can't remember now if there was more than one. Because once I started cutting everything out, I kind of lost track of what was mine and what was Vectoria Designs. Added a couple pieces on the back here. This is an altered 1950s Viewmaster reel, and it's actually from the scenes in it are the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. Which I thought kind of worked with English Rose. And then inside, this is also, I think, one of my calling cards. Or whatever, yeah, you know what I mean. This is a Tim Holtz photo card. And then I just glued this fussy cut bird on the back that comes with the kit. And I added a little heart charm and this gorgeous trim, again, because I love that trim and it works absolutely perfectly with this kit. Okay. And then here we have an altered coffee cup sleeve. It happened to be pink, which just made me so happy. I added a little rose charm here on the corner. This is a piece from the kit and a Tim Holtz word, and then you've got some antique pieces inside. So this is just, yeah. It's from Western and Southern Life here in Cincinnati. I think it was, you know, like an advertising bookmark. And then this is, it's sort of like a blotter type thickness, but it was for a spring millinery show, I'm guessing, from 1923. But I just like the lady. I thought she fit with the theme. Okay, come on. You fit before. There you go. All right. And then on the back side, we have another one of the pockets that comes in the kit. This was a tag that I just kind of layered some pieces on. This is a piece from the kit, and so is this, and then you have a doily in the back, and this was just something from my stash. And I used the same fabric as the closure, and it's avocado dyed. And then another trading card with roses. And again, it has paper on the back. There we go. I love this print here. I think that's so pretty, or image, or what have you. All right, third signature. I made a little double pocket out of a doily that had been avocado dyed, and I will warn you, it is very fragile, so just be careful. This rose is a fussy cut from the kit, and then inside, let's see, this is a piece from the kit. These are some reproductions of antique ads. They're on sort of a pale paper. And then those were in the front, little pocket here. And then there is, this is an actual Victorian calling card from my stash. It has the name underneath there, but I'm not going to pull it up because it is fragile. But that is not a reproduction. And then this is a reproduced one. Again, I think this one maybe came with the kit. All right. Gorgeous rose drawing. This is a glassine bag that had been avocado dyed. The rose and the perfume bottle are from the kit. Little doily there. And inside we have 2 more calling card reproductions. Added the little perfume bottle there. And then this is a flower that I pressed and dried myself, and then I just turned it into a little tuck spot. It's in some acetate. And then this is a piece from the kit, or no, I'm sorry, this is a Tim Holtz piece of ephemera that I backed with avocado dyed paper. And then this is an actual piece of ephemera from my stash. It's from 1958, so it's not terribly old, but it's pink. It's kind of a really pretty dusty pink, so it matches. And then we have the next little envelope here. And this is a piece from the kit. And another calling card. Again, I can't remember. I can't remember anymore whose or whose. But if you're interested in a whole kit of Victorian calling cards, you know, I have that in my shop. You can check that out. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that, but we are in the middle of the cicada invasion. It's our 17-year cicada. Well, it's an invasion. I mean, they are everywhere. I'm terrified of them, so it's sort of a nightmare for me. This cute little corner pocket that comes with a kit. Another little trading card. Isn't she adorable? That I backed with avocado dyed paper again. A piece from the kit. And another piece of Tim Holtz ephemera. I just thought it was pretty. Backed it with avocado dyed paper. Anyway, yeah, we have these cicadas everywhere, and they're so loud. And Oscar thinks it's the best fun to eat them. I think it's disgusting. This is a piece from the kit, and I just glued along this bottom part and made it a little tuck. And then you have a piece from the kit. Isn't she beautiful? And then this is an antique shampoo label. Authentic, not a reproduction there on that one. And this is also an antique, I think it's antique. I'm not sure. It's old, at least vintage, sort of ticket of some sort, but I liked the writing on it, so that's in there. Oops, make sure that doesn't get lost. All right, and then I just left the leaves on this page, and then here I made, I altered a small CD envelope. I put lace around the window and a fussy cut rose from the kit. And then it also flips open and you've got a piece from the kit on the back. And inside we have another piece from the kit and this bridge tally card that had pretty roses on it. I liked how that looked inside there. And the CD envelope has been avocado dyed. Now let's see if I can, there we go. All right. And I liked how the yarn just kind of sticks out there. All right, last signature. I took a, well, first of all, you've got like a rose gold bulldog clip up here. I took a Tim Holtz cabinet card and I added, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to tell, this here, let me see if I can make the noise and you can hear it. It's a tin type from approximately the 1860s. So if you can hear that, it's actually metal, but I've glued it shut because it is kind of rusted around the edges and sharp, and I didn't want anybody to get hurt. So you can't easily get it out of there. And then I just glued this pretty pink bow on the front. My husband said I made her look more dainty than she probably was in real life. He thought she looked rather stern. I think she's beautiful. I think she's beautiful. Maybe she was just having a rough day that day. All right, some more pretty roses. And here we have another pocket from the kit, another little trading card with avocado dyed paper. This is an authentic antique toilet water label. I just thought it was really pretty, the roses on it. And then another altered tag. I just layered up some bits and pieces, and then these two pieces are from the kit. Okay. And then we have the final little envelope here. I think this one's my favorite. This is actually, let's see, you have a reproduction of a calling card, and then this is a Tim Holtz ephemera piece with some avocado dyed paper on the back. Oh, probably heard that. Police screaming down the street. Hopefully everything is okay. Yeah, okay. All right, and then I love doing this. This door was given to me by my lovely friend Nikki. Hi, Nikki. I added this piece from the kit on the top. It's just really pretty jeweled sort of brooch. Looks like a piece of jewelry. And then I added flatback pearls on the doorknobs, and then it actually opens. It's held in place with magnets. I added some Tim Holtz wallpaper on the insides of the doors, and then this is a postcard inside here, and I just loved this image. The postcard is actually not that old, but it looked old. At least, you know, the image did, so I kind of fell in love with that. So that's that. Oh, and you know what I forgot to do? There's actually a spot here to put something, and I completely forgot. Let's see, what do I have nearby that we can add? How about a couple little blank tags, because I don't want to add a whole bunch more embellishing, or it's not going to close at all. So are any of these kind of the right color? This is a pretty pale kind of green color. Yeah, I completely forgot that I had done that. So I cut a slit in the bottom, and then I actually had to cut it down because it was actually double drawers at the bottom, but that made it too tall. So yeah, and if you don't like those tags, you can take them out and replace them with something else, but in the interest of keeping it from being even more bulky. This is a doily piece that comes with the kit, and a rose that also comes with the kit, and then a reproduction calling card in there, some antique tickets that were pink, so they match, and then an itty bitty tiny little happy birthday greeting card here. Isn't that so cute? I had to add that. I have a bunch of them and I constantly forget to use them, so there we go. I added some pieces from the kit over here just to decorate that up a little bit. And then here I've used a little spiral clip to clip on this envelope, and what I did is I added some trim on the edge here, and then these two pieces are from the kit, and then I actually had these self-stick kind of clear vinyl pockets in my stash, and I added a couple pieces from the kit inside there. I just thought that was different, something different. And then on the back of the envelope, this is a larger piece I cut out from one of the papers. And what do we have inside? Inside we have an actual antique postcard that has not been written on, but it had these beautiful roses. So that's what's inside there. And I lost, where did I have that? I had it here. All right, now let's see if I can do the spiral clip without too much hassle. Oh, I'm getting better at it. All right, almost done. Thank you for hanging in with me. All right, and then on the back, this is a coffee filter that I turned into a pocket. It had been avocado dyed. I used a Stampin' Up! Stamp just right on it after I folded it up. Two little applique pieces and a piece from the kit. And then this is from the kit as well. Did I have that in the back? It is open in the back, but I think it ended up being too tight for anything that I had to put in it. So if you wanted to, you could add more. Another little Victorian card there. And then this is a vintage derby race ticket, I believe. And this is an antique lotion label. It had the pretty cameo silhouette, not cameo, silhouette on it. And then this is an actual Victorian die cut little scrapbook piece. So it's an actual one. And I just tucked that in there. And that's it, guys. I hope you like that. Oh, Oscar's barking on cue, so good thing we're done. This is available in my Etsy shop as we speak, so you can go and check that out. The link is in my description box. And please also go grab your free gift from Vectoria Designs and go check out the new English Rose Garden junk journal kit that they have just launched today. All right, guys, I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will be back soon. Take care, stay safe, and stay healthy. I'll talk to you in the next video, guys. Bye.